So, you want to be a murder miner, huh? Okay then, for your first course, you'll learn all about movement. Movement is a very important part of a murder miner's abilities. Let's start with the basics. Using the default controls, pressing W on the keyboard or tilting the left thumbstick up on a controller will move you forward. Pressing Q or Shift on the keyboard or left bumper on the controller while walking will enable you to sprint. Pressing Sprint again while sprinting will make you dash. Notice how dashing forward takes away some of your health. You can also dash by pressing Sprint while moving sideways or backwards. Side and back dashes take up less of your health, enabling you to perform up to 3 at full health. Unlike some other games, you are able to simply walk over single blocks and even use them as stairs. If you see 2 stacked blocks, you could jump over them by pressing spacebar on the keyboard or A on the controller. You can also crouch by pressing Ctrl on the keyboard or clicking the left thumbstick on the controller. This will allow you to get past gaps of at least 2 blocks. You aren't able to simply jump over 3 block high walls, but by performing a crouch at the top of your jump, you are able to get over. This is appropriately called a crouch jump. Now you know the basics, let's move on to some more advanced stuff. Here it looks like it's impossible to get over this wall, but murder miners have the ability to wall jump. You can wall jump by first jumping and then pressing jump again while up against a wall. This will enable you to get over 7 block high walls. You can get over this 8 block high wall by crouching at the top of your wall jump. Here you can see that there's a pit and a wall with a 2 block wide gap. While dashing, your miner does a short hop and also crouches, so by dashing across the pit, you'll be able to get past the wall gap as well. This can be a bit tricky. Now let's move on to some expert content. This wall is too high to simply wall jump over, but by using the single block placed there, you can use something called an overjump to get over. An overjump is when you perform a wall jump off of the edge of a block. An overjump also enables you to perform another wall jump for a triple jump. The timing is tricky, but first you jump, then press jump again when at the edge of a block, and if done correctly, press jump again when you're up against the wall. In this last section, you'll learn how to use your weapons for movement. First, you can use a grenade to gain extra height. Throw a grenade, and time your jump so you're jumping right as the grenade explodes, and then wall jump to gain even more height. Rockets give you an even bigger boost from their explosions. The timing is tricky for this one. Aim straight down, then jump. As soon as you jump, shoot the rocket launcher, and finally do a wall jump on the way up. By using the same idea, as you can see, the miner gun is overpowered. You can also get a small boost from the shotgun by shooting it downwards. And the sword is also useful for getting around. Some final notes. You can perform a ram attack by sprinting while looking down. You'll run faster and can even kill other players if you run into them. Also, if you run into a wall, an explosion will happen that can destroy the wall. And by pressing sprint and reload, you'll do a 180 spin. Congrats! You've reached the end of this course and now know everything there is to know about movement. The next step is to get out there and practice using this information. Now get out there, miner!